This is page 110 of your math journal. We're going to call this one histograms. All right, so first thing I want you to know is frequency. In statistics, frequency is how often a number appears. In a data set. Okay, a histogram is a type of bar graph showing frequencies of data in certain intervals. All right, these are big words for something that's actually really easy. So we're going to have a data set. Let's do this. I want you to write. This is made up, but let's say this is points scored per game. So this is points scored per baseball game for a team. So if this is just all their data, so we have 12 points one game, 36 another, 14, 24, 17, 29, 38, 42, 18, 26, 28, 31, 17, 26, 32, 24, 19, and 36. All right, we have a bunch of data. So these are the different amounts of points a certain team was scoring each of their games. So what I want you to do to make a histogram, you first have to have your intervals. And we want to make it something, they have to be evenly spaced. So our lowest number here looks like 12, and our highest number is 38. So I'm going to go from 0 to 38, so 40. We try to make this easy on ourselves. So what I'm going to say is, so our intervals have to be even. I'm going to do 0 to 9, then 10 to 19. See how those are even? That's 10 numbers, 10 numbers. And it has to just cover all your data. So 0, I need to go up to 38, so I'm just going to go to 40 to make it easy. 10 to 19, then 20 to 29, 30 to 39. I guess I'm not even going up to 40. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 intervals. So we're going to make a table here. I want you to write interval. I guess we're making a table here, so we should make it nice. Okay, then I want tally. Then I want frequency. Alright, so 0 to 9, we actually have none. All I'm going to do is go through my numbers though and make a tally mark anytime I see it. So 12 fits between 0 and 19, so I'm going to put a tally mark here. 36 would be here, 14 would be here, 24, miss range, 17 would be here, 29, 38. Oh, we do have to go up to 40. So I forgot we had 42 in here. So since we have 42, we've got to make another one. So I'm going to go 40 to 49. Okay, so I have one in that range. 18, 26, 28, 31, 17, 26, 32, 24, 19, and 36. Okay, so here I have 0, 6 in this one, 6 in this one, 5 in this one, and 1 in this one. So now we make a frequency histogram. We have to be able to number. Frequency is always going to be the y-axis. So if you want to put a little y here, interval is always going to be on your x-axis. So I'm going to write interval here. And what does this represent? In this case, this would be points per game. Okay, and this way would be number of games. Okay, probably trying to fit a little too much in here. I'm going to number these by, oops, move that back. There we go. So I'm going to number by 2. So this is going to represent 2, this line. 4, 6, 8, 10. Now here we have to have these evenly spread, so I need these to be even. I'm going to make them about as even as I can. And this is going to represent 0 through 9. This is going to represent 10 through 19. Notice I'm using that span there. 20 through 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49. Now I just make a bar diagram showing this. So this first one we had 0, so I'm not going to put anything there. And these bar graphs need to touch each other unless there's 0. So this one went up to 6, so I'm going to draw up to 6. This has to be even because these are evenly spaced. This is 10 units, this is 10 units. Okay, shade it in. Okay, 20 to 29 is also 6. Notice how I'm touching. Trying to make that even. 30 to 39 is at 5, so I'm going to go halfway between 4 and 6. And then here I'm going to do 1, because there's only one game that they scored in this area. Okay, that's all there is to a frequency histogram. So we're going to try one more. Okay, this is going to be number of pets. Okay, here's your numbers. We have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 3, 1, 0, 17. That must be the vet's kids. Or somebody like that. Okay, or they live out in the country and they have a farm. 2, 1, 0. Okay, there's our data. We need to go from 0 up to 17, and I want to do something even. So this is where I want to think, okay, if I need to get up to 17, maybe if I went up to 18, and then I split it into, I could split it into, I want to make it as easy as possible, but I also don't want to have everything clumped in one thing. So maybe if I did 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe if I do 9 categories. So if I do that, then I'm going to have to say 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10 to, alright, I don't want to do 17. We're going to make this an 11. Okay, so this is 11. Still an outlier, but maybe not so big. So 10 to 11. Now that, see how they're even? 0 to 1, 2 to 3, so there's 2 in here, 2 in here, 2 in here. That is important. Intervals must be even. And I have to get up to the point where I include my last number. So, we have our intervals. Now let's do a quick tally and a frequency. I'm just going to write F for a frequency, just so I have enough space to make my histogram. Alright, so 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 3, 1, 0, 11, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we've done all our tallying. Let's see what we have. We've got 11 in this one, 3 in here, 1 here, 1 here. That leaves 0 in those spaces. But we have to have these spaces because we did even intervals and we had to get up to 11. So our histogram, we're going to create a bar graph, and we need to make sure we give it labels. In this case, the interval, remember, is going to be, or your frequency is going to be your Y graph. The interval is your spacing down here. So 0 to 1, try and make them even. 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10 to 11, and it looks like that's as far as I need to go. If I wanted to, I could do 12 to 13. I can continue, but we know nothing is going to be there, so usually we don't put that on a histogram because that's where it stopped. Our data didn't go any higher than that. Now our frequency, I need to get up to 11. So if I count by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that'll work. I'm just going to go by 2s. Okay. Now we need to have, what does this represent? This is the number of pets. And this would be the number of people or households. Alright, so we had 11 people who had 0 or 1 pet. So we're going to go up to 11. Remember, we got to make sure these touch each other. We're going to shade up to 11 there. 2 to 3, we had 3 people, so we're going to make it as straight as we can and touching the next bar. We had 1 person between 4 and 5. 0 here, 0 here, and 1 person between 10 and 11. Okay, that's all there is to a histogram.